People enjoy taking the motorcycle for a spin on a nice day, but along with the ride, you want to be as safe as possible. Of course, David Greene joins us on Studio 10. David, what are some motorcycle safety tips that you have for the folks?
Well, it is so important to make sure that you put a helmet on, that you use reflective clothing, and also if you can wear one of those really nice jackets that protects you, boy, that can make a big difference. I have a client that came in, it's been a friend of mine for years, was involved in a crash recently. He had all the safety gear on. He was banged up and injured, but had he not had the jacket on and all the safety equipment, he would have been severely injured.
Yeah, it truly can be life-saving. Now, it's not just the motorcycle when it comes to motorcycle safety and the motorcycle rider, but also the drivers of cars and trucks out there. What are some of the things they need to remember? Well,
just remember, a motorcycle is much smaller. You look at the smaller vehicles on the road these days, some of these smart cars or whatever, they're very small, but a motorcycle is much smaller than that, and typically they only have one headlight. So you really need to watch out and keep a lookout for this type of vehicle.
Now, compared to an automobile accident, is a motorcycle accident a unique case?
It's always difficult with a motorcycle accident. The insurance companies always blame the motorcycle person, the person riding. Always, it's a very big problem for us. They typically talk about that the motorcycle is going too fast, speed is always a problem, and that's typically their way out. A lot of times before someone gets a lawyer involved, they try to almost scare someone away by saying, hey, you were speeding, we're not going to cover this, and sometimes people go away and not call a lawyer. But it's very important to go ahead and get a lawyer involved who can investigate and prove the case. Sometimes you have to prove it by experts.
Yeah, it sounds like you definitely should get a lawyer, and if you are in an accident, it sounds like you should do something sooner rather than later as well.
Well, that's right. I mean, accident scenes change. As much rain as we have here in Mobile, it's changing every day. Your skid marks are leaving the roadway. They're being washed away, but you really need to get someone involved soon.
All right, sounds good. So if you're in a situation like this or know of someone who has been, or just something to keep in mind for the future, all the contact information for Greene and Phillips will be on our website, the Studio 10 tab on fox10tv.com. Drive safe, everybody. Thanks, David.
Thanks for having me over.